Okay. That better? Oh my gosh. So I have to go through all of that again? Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's start off by saying that welcome to All Signs Reading. It is my pleasure to be here. I want to say thank you to Kathy for that awesome super chat. It's my pleasure to do these readings for you guys. I have such an awesome time. And thank you to all my members who joined the membership program, YouTube. I want to say if you're an air sign, you had a banging reading last week. Someone's going into twin flame union. It was amazing. And I'm so happy because air signs, you've had some tough readings lately. You really have. And as you can see, I got some new swag from my merch shop that I finally got in the mail today. I'm so excited. If you guys are interested, all the links are in the description below. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We're going to start off with air signs. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, general reading, guys. Just take what applies, discard the rest. And again, my pleasure to do all of this for you because I love tarot reading. All right, guys. So I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone that I saw in there in the chat. So if I missed you, Carlos, Tyler, Derek, Mila, thank you so much for showing up. And oh yeah, Discord chat, guys. If you want to be part of the YouTube, I have a Discord. It's free. It's open. It's to help build community. You guys to ask questions amongst one another. Anything to do with spiritual journey, ascension, all of that great stuff. Dreams. We talk about it all. You can drop your questions in the Discord. Talk amongst one another. Meet your soul fam. Okay, let's get into it. Air signs. This is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, last 2 weeks of October. Let's get into it. Let's find out what's the general... Okay. Oh. Hello. Air signs. Your first one out is the Offering. And the next one is the Village. Okay, I'm going to pull one more for you because I usually pull 3. What else is going on here for air signs for the last 2 weeks of October 2020? The most intense month of the year. Mercury is now in retrograde. I don't want it. There we go. All right, guys. You've got the Creator. So, air signs. Let's go into this. So, just looking at this, the Offering, it looks like you may be getting some sort of, to me, when I look at this card, it's like the universe is gifting you with something. That there's something coming your way. And I want to say, because the Creator card is here, you've been really working hard at manifesting something. This is part of your own creation, something that you've been putting a lot of effort into. And, you know, just by the way of like what the readings have been for you, air signs, in the past, it's been really tough. And I feel like that's probably caused you to go in and do a lot of inward journey, self-reflection, working on things. And this to me tells me that you have been. I want to go actually to the Village card first, because oftentimes that is about leaving behind something that is comfortable, like ready to finally go out onto your own path and discover new things. But let's see. Okay. I'm so bad with these Roman numerals, so bear with me, air signs. Okay. The village, the hometown, the family, the tribe. The village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. So I'm getting the sense, air signs, that there's a part of you that's really leveling up. And because you're leveling up, there's parts of your life that you may be needing to leave behind as you embark in expanding to things that are very new to you, a little bit foreign, but also exciting. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for you. The energy of the village is always present anytime you feel restricted by a certain group or community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. So you're feeling there's been a part of you that's feeling a little bit bound in some area of your life, and you're ready to finally break free of it. There's a part of it that you know needs to be left behind, and you're willing to kind of set foot on a path that is a little unknown to you, but it excites you. It really does. And let me just go to the offering next. So the offering, the gift, the present, the sacrifice. Unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed it, it is time for something to be given and given up for the sake of the bigger picture. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills all through my legs right now. So this is kind of very much tied into the village in the sense that something does have to be let go. You know, it has to be given up, but I feel like it's because something big is about to come in and you kind of need to make space for it, room for it. It's likely you'll feel attachment and hesitancy to doing this. You'll make excuses, but recognize the link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, start small. This is beautiful. And then you have the creator. I'm so happy for you, air signs. It's been tough. It's been a tough go for you lately. Maybe you guys are going to be the ones who are going to break through this October energy. But okay, so the creator is the artist, the alchemist, the innovator. Ooh, I do feel like you're kind of going on a little bit of an alchemical journey right now. Something is definitely brewing and transforming within you. And because it is, that's why you're starting to see some transformations in your life, or you're about to in the last half of October. The creator is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. This is so true. You guys on my alchemy group know we've talked about the void, and we've talked about how it's, even though it's the darkest place, it's where all creation is birthed. And oftentimes we have to go into some level of darkness before something is birthed anew. Again, when I think about the destroyer of life, it always is then it's coming because there's something new immediately following it. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is, and second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. So you may be collaborating with more than just the universe, although you've been likely collaborating with the universe in many of your, maybe in your day-to-day through affirmations, meditations, all that kind of stuff. It may become as a result now that you're going to be collaborating with others. Whether it's in work, projects, maybe relationships. So let's go into this a little bit further, air signs, and get some tarot read on it. We're going to look into the past. We're going to see what has happened in the past. Thanks, Cassie. I love it too. I've got a white one coming. I really want to order the pink one too. What girl doesn't want to have a pink one? And again, if you guys are interested in any of my merchandise, all of that is in the description. Look for the merch link. But okay, air signs, let's look into your past. Let's look into your past. Ooh, first card out, we have the Seven of Swords. Tell us more in the past. What else has happened for air signs in the past? Judgment. So this is telling me that you may have had to make a very important decision, a very important judgment call. And with that Seven of Swords coming up, it could be because something shady was happening, perhaps. Perhaps there was something shady happening, like that kind of energy, wasn't trusting, you weren't sure, maybe it was hard to read, or you were really strategizing. We'll see when I clarify. Let's look into the present moment for air signs. What's happening in the present moment for air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, yeah, see? What did I tell you? Eight of Pentacles. You guys are working hard at something, working hard at your creations, working hard at, your own journey, I feel like you guys have gone and done some deep work. Tell me more about what's in the present moment here for air signs. Hello, Zeph. Good to see you, Daryl. Orbits. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, interesting. This is a very interesting mix. We have the King of Wands in reverse, the Magician, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse. What? Okay, so immediately what I've gotten from this is that it's almost like you're working hard, you're manifesting, but it hasn't been action oriented yet. Like it hasn't been something that you've been able to really physically, tangibly do in a way. It's been more with the energies. And that's kind of like showing up like that's a little bit delayed, I think. We'll take a deeper look into that though. I think that's definitely for some of you. And let's look into the future. What's in the future here for air signs? We have the Three of Cups coming up. So something celebratory, something that makes you feel good. Ooh, okay. But then we also have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. Feeling trapped or in your head about something. Okay, and what's on the bottom of the deck? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is about, this whole reading here is saying like leaving the chaos behind, leaving the drama behind. If there's anything that's been kind of dramatic for you, you're kind of really choosing to let that go. So yeah, this is very interesting here. This King of Wands and Knight of Wands in reverse. Came out with the Magician. So to me, the Magician is very much in linked with this Creator card. I want to clarify before I go into that more. I really want to see what's going to come up. So let's clarify the Five of Wands in reverse. Tell me why the Five of Wands in reverse is here as the overall energy for air signs. Oh, yeah, okay. You're focusing on you. You're doing you. You're focusing on your success. You're focusing on your independence. You're kind of like really wanting to stand on your own in some way, shape, or form in your life. There's something where you're kind of like, for some of you, you may have had to leave a relationship behind that wasn't, you've known it was kind of coming to an end and now you're single. There may have been a dramatic relationship or kind of chaotic conflict, a lot of conflict, and leaving that behind. You're now just wanting to focus on you. For others, it's just in general, like something in your life has just been too chaotic, too dramatic, and that's what you're leaving behind, and you know what you need to do to focus on here. Let's look at the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords in the past? Why is the Seven of Swords in the past? Tell us more about this Seven of Swords for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Seven of Swords. That one wants to come out. Oh, interesting. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Interesting because it comes up here upright. So you know what? You may have needed to really strategize on something in the past to get you out of a situation where you felt trapped or you felt stuck. You kind of felt like you were going in circles. It could have just been all in your head, like, because often very much the Eight of Swords is about being stuck in your head, but you've needed to, I'm feeling a little bit of strategy. Let me just get one more card here on the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Okay, we have the Strength card. So this has taken a lot of your energy. You've had to put in a lot of effort into this in the past. And I think it's also taken a lot of courage, to be quite honest. I think it took a lot of courage to strategize about something. And with this Judgment card coming up here, tell me more about the Judgment card. Tell me more about the Judgment card. Oh my God. It's the Seven of Swords in reverse. You've had to make a decision. I feel like, okay, this is funny. Okay. Oh man. Look at all this air showing up in your reading over in the past here, air signs. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh, okay. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like you've had to leave a situation behind that you may have returned to, like it may have been like a going back and forth and you've had to make a judgment call here that I feel like was tough. It wasn't an easy decision for you, but it was required in order for you to relieve yourself from some sort of grief or loss or just sadness, disappointment over something. Like you knew that if you just kept hanging on, it wasn't going to go, I feel like, in the direction that you wanted to. So let's look at the Eight of Pentacles in the present moment. Tell me why the Eight of Pentacles is here in the present moment. Tell us about this. Oh, look at that. The Devil in reverse. Okay, air signs, whoever this is for, you have had to release yourself from something that was a little bit toxic, something that again made you feel trapped. There's definitely an essence of that. And again, that came up in the Village of sometimes where you feel stuck somewhere, like you're stuck in the old patterns or you're stuck in what's so familiar, but at the same time, sometimes it's stagnating your growth. And you're working hard on releasing this. You're releasing yourself from some sort of bondage or something that wasn't healthy for you. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, and you have the King of Cups. This is beautiful. So either you're dealing with a water sign that you've had to release, but more so, I feel like air signs, you're really working hard on something that's going to allow your heart to be the guide for you in this journey that you're kind of embarking on. You're wanting to open up your heart more. You're wanting to bring in some emotional stability here. Whatever was in the past, it may not had a lot of emotional stability and you want to heal. I feel like whatever this is that was a bit painful in the past, you don't want to bring it forward in your future. You really want to create from like an open heart. And you're working really hard. You're working really hard on your healing. Also, for some of you, this is also opening a lot of intuitive capacity for yourself by doing this. So tell me about the King of Wands in reverse. Why is the King of Wands? Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Oh, okay, we have the Three of Cups, and that comes up in your future. Oh, geez. Okay, air signs. I just got to say this. Because there's the Eight of Swords over here, I hope you don't go back to this thing that you're trying to get away from. But I will say that this energy feels a little bit delayed. Like I said, like I feel like you're working with the energies of a lot of things to create them. and they're working on something that I feel is either going to be of a highly spiritual nature or it's going to have a lot of passion. You're very passionate about it, but it's delayed. And I feel like it's going to come through in the future, potentially when this energy comes forth over here. And we're going to find out a little bit more about that. Tell me more about the Magician. We have the Empress card. Yeah, okay, so see, you are attracting right now. You are in a very attractive place for the universe to start offering you things, okay, that you've been trying to create through your own energy, like through your own energetic work. You've been, especially with this Nine of Pentacles over here, because you've been really putting a lot of focus into yourself and you're making yourself the focus of this journey now, like whatever you're moving towards and whatever you're making this, you've made this decision for, it's because you're finally putting yourself first. Let me find out more about this Empress. Tell me more about the Empress. So right now, it feels like you're more, like what you're presently working with, if you're not seeing it manifest exactly right now, it's because you're still working very much in 5D. Higher self is coordinating much of this for you right now. And then you have, yeah, and as I'm saying that, the Hangman. So that's why there's a pause, because things are a little bit stalled out in the present moment, but that's only because they haven't fully taken root in the physical. They're just still manifesting energetically. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here in reverse. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands in reverse. It's because you've had to make a very important decision. You got clarity over something. You got clarity, I think, over something that what felt very in and out. Or in this present moment, you're getting clarity over something that has been kind of touch and go, you know, hasn't been dependable, doesn't always show up when it's supposed to. You never know what you're getting. It's unpredictable. You know, the Knight of Wands in reverse is a very unpredictable energy. And so maybe you're finally getting clarity around that in this present moment over the next 2 weeks that allows you to make another decision. I feel you guys saw my podcast last night. You know how important this new moon in Libra is, especially for you air signs. Okay. Like there is such an important time right now to be making decisions and choices that we wouldn't normally make. And I feel like air signs, you might be doing some of that already, which is great. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. There's that King of Wands in reverse. Are you dealing with a fire sign that you don't want to be dealing with, air signs? I don't know. I feel like for some of you, this thing that you've had to let go of may be some sort of fire sign kind of energy that's, again, chaotic, drama. And I just feel like you're cutting that out. Like you're really getting clarity on it. And because you're getting clarity, the more clarity you have, the more like assertive you are in your knowing and your creations energetically to help it come into the present moment. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Because it really feels like you're cutting the drama out. You're saying no more. Oh boy. There's that Judgment card. Why are you getting stuff from your past showing up into your future? Tell me more about this Judgment card. I want to know. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. You know what? You may have a reunion here with someone. There may be something that felt like it was over. I have to say, though, I don't know if this is the same energy that you've let go. I feel like this could be something new that because you're making space for, it's almost like there's some sort of, because this energy is very positive. You've got the Judgment card here that can talk a lot about awakening. It can talk about a second chance, something coming back to life. But it also tells me that because you made a good judgment call, you've walked away from some sort of battle. And you've left the battles behind. It could have been some sort of deceptive, argumentative kind of energy. But it tells me like that's not part of whatever this is. Tell me what the Eight of Swords is about. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Seven of Pentacles. So there is this element in your future of being a little bit in your head about what you've invested yourself into, where you've spent your time, maybe where you spent your money, who you've invested into. Kind of taking stock. Tell me more. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you're getting a new offer. There's your new offer. Okay, here's your new offer or some sort of opportunity that's coming in that is of the tangible. It is, oh, okay, I get it. I've got it now. You just said that this energy, what you've been kind of worried about, not sure if it's going to come in because right now you're energetically working with the manifestation. In your future, it looks like things are coming to fruition. You're getting Pentacles energy, which is of course of the 3D. It's tangible. It's stuff you can actually, reach out and touch. You can smell it. You can, and it tells me that whatever you've been kind of maybe in your head about, like, have I been investing myself in the right area, in the right person, in the right thing? You finally get some sort of new opportunity around that comes in for you, some sort of new offer. So air signs, it looks like keep doing whatever you're doing, and keep following all these judgment calls that you've been having to make, these big important decisions. As long as you just keep the focus on you, it looks like things kind of come to a very nice kind of celebratory energy that's very much, again, I'm picking up a lot of spiritual energy from this Judgment card. You're just feeling like a little bit of an awakening in your future, that it's because you've dropped some dead weight. It feels like. And because of that, there's almost like the universe is celebrating for you and bringing in new opportunities. All right. So air signs, that's your reading for you. I hope that was helpful. We are going on to fire signs next. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag, you guys are next. And again, if you guys want your own personal reading, all of that information is in the description below. Let me just shuffle the decks here for fire signs. Future eclipse, your water. Christina, love your earth. Dusty, thank you. Hi, Cobalt Wolf. Miracle Girly, no, I have not done Earth yet. I am now on fire signs. We just finished air. We are on fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sag. All right. So, how's everyone doing with the intense energies out there? How's everyone handling it all? Anyone stepping on any landmines? Or anyone throwing out landmines for you to step on that you're trying to avoid desperately? Oh my goodness. This week has been interesting energetically. I don't know if any of you guys, I know a lot of you guys in my alchemy program, we've been talking about, a lot of us have done the, my friend Marina Jacoby over at the Harmonic Reactor YouTube channel. She channeled the oracles and the oracle codes. If you haven't watched that video, I highly suggest it because there's a lot of upgrades that they're offering people right now. And because a lot of us have listened to the codes, we've been getting worked on at night at 10 o'clock every night. And my dream state has been so lucid. while this is happening. And there have been a couple of times where the energy upgrades have been so intense. I almost feel like I'm in a vortex. It's crazy. Okay, this is for fire signs. Let's go over here and get into your reading. All right, we're going to open up your reading here, fire signs, find out kind of some general stuff, give us some guidance here on where we're going in your reading for the last 2 weeks of October. Again, time is fluid. Let's find out what is in store for fire signs for the last 2 weeks of October. What is kind of the focus of this reading? Where's this energy going? Wow. Okay, you've got the Ocean is your first card, and then you've got the Temple coming out. So fire signs, the Ocean just tells me that you are definitely needing to, there's some sort of deep emotional work coming in here, or maybe even going into more of your own subconscious, or something has you feeling like you potentially sometimes feels like you're drowning. But the temple is here. Where are you honoring? Let me pull one more card here for you, and we're going to go into this and get a deeper understanding, because these are both in the same archetype section. One more for fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Leo, and Sag. One more for the last 2 weeks of October. Oh, ooh, I love it. You guys got Agape. Oh my gosh, the love card. Agape. Okay, so let's go into the Temple first. For some reason, I keep wanting to go to the center card first, so let's go there for you. Fire signs. What are we here? The Temple. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensually kissing a lover. Well, with Agape coming up, that could very well be the case. Or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. Where do you spend your time worshiping things? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? So this is about having a sanctuary also. Interesting. Though indeed the temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. If you've been looking for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. Oh, okay. I gotta say, fire signs, because the Agape card's here and the Ocean card is here, I feel like you're going on some deep emotional journey that could be taking you to love, or it is at least about exploring love. Let's go into the Ocean next, which is the unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is. Okay, so sorry, I'm just getting some messages already for you guys. So far, I'm picking up for some of you that you are about to you're about to embark on some sort of union with a partner, or in some way. It could just be the union with the divine, initiating that first, and then the partner coming down the road. But I do feel like that's where this is going. I feel that very much. And And again, if you're already in relationship, it could be like there's a deepening of the relationship due to some sort of, again, I feel like you're really going deep into something of a very spiritual nature that's opening up this unconditional love, the love of all. So yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, the ocean. It inspires us and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. Deeper than deep, big dreams and discovery. Okay, I'm totally getting chills. I don't know who this reading's for, but I'm loving this energy. When I say that though, I will say I feel like there's going to be a bit of discomfort in whatever this is, but it's taking you somewhere really beautiful. It's like you're going to have breakthrough. Let's go to Agape. Devotion, unconditional love. What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. I'm totally getting chills. Totally getting chills right now. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, its effects last a lifetime. The agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day. Oh, that's interesting because that came up with the temple. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? It's about service, reverence, honor, and joy. However, I will say this, when it's in its dark, it's about spiritually bypassing something. So just for anyone out there, just make sure you're not spiritually bypassing something. And that means like not really going into your emotions, just kind of like, oh, well, like what's a good example of spiritually bypassing? I just want to stay in the light, like love and light all the time, and just for not honoring the dark aspects or the hurt aspects of yourself, the wounded aspects, like thinking that you don't want to go into it because you just want to be about love and light. Like that's spiritually bypassing. Every one of us has to go into the wounds in order to experience the light. So, So, wow, interesting. This is beautiful. So let's see where the tarot is going to take us, fire signs, because I feel like you're definitely on a very spiritual journey at this point. This is deep. This is about union with the divine in some way of serving the humanity, yes, but first really serving the divine and the union through your own self. We are not able to serve humanity until we know how to serve ourselves first. And I don't mean that from the perspective of the ego. I mean that from the most unconditionally loving place. So let's take a look into the past here for fire signs. What has happened in the past for fire signs? Oh my, wow. And there she is, Queen of Cups coming up. Yeah, so some sort of love. I don't know if this was you. Like, let's find out what else. But there's definitely some sort of opening of love or intuitive abilities here in the past. Really being at one and at peace. Calling in the divine, or feel like that was part of whatever this love is. Tell me more about what's happened here in the past for... Okay, way too many cards. Tell me what else has happened in the past here for fire signs. Okay. There we go. Knight of Cups in reverse. All right. So there may have been, in your reality, okay, either you were offering someone love or really opening your heart and that was rejected, or someone was opening their heart to you and you rejected that, or maybe the timing wasn't right, is what I just heard too. But again, like there was something in the past that has to do with love here. We'll go into it more. Let's see what's happening in the future. What's happening here in the future? Or sorry, not in the present moment. What's happening in the present moment here for fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, last 2 weeks of October? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse coming up. Again, I'm also picking up here in the past that for some of you, you may have been really like open in your heart, but not knowing how to take action on that. For some of you, not knowing how to actually take action on it, express it. Ooh, okay, we have the Nine of Swords, 2 nines in your present. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, tell me what's happening in the future here for fire signs. We have the Star. Ooh. And what else? Oh, come on. You guys got the Sun. Ooh, the Star and the Sun in your future. And oh gosh, on the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is that Tower in reverse. Who knew the Tower was going to show up again in one October readings? Okay, the Tower in reverse often talks about feeling an impending tower coming in or trying to avoid a tower moment. It could be, again, a tower from the past that has caused all of this. We'll take a look. But, you know, in your present moment, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, someone's wanting to give up, or there's this feeling of giving up, anxious energy, kind of losing sleep, insomnia perhaps, really stressed out. But at the same time, you've got the Queen of Pentacles coming up, which tells me that someone is really feeling successful. Someone is feeling grounded. Someone is feeling, like when I look at her energy, when you look at her, like she's just like, I'm going to pay no mind to anything else that's going out around me because all that matters is my own success kind of thing. And I don't mean that in like in a negative way. I mean like really not allowing the external to affect you. But let's kind of go into this and find out, why is the Tower here in reverse as the overall energy? Wow. What? Oh my goodness. We've got some powerful energy here, fire signs. Justice and the Empress card are coming out on this Tower. What? Okay. I feel like if someone or something has gone wrong in the past, that it has led to a fairness or some sort of balance. Again, justice can be about an important decision that makes you like, it has to do something here with, it's interesting because this Empress is feeling very much like love to me. This is the Divine Feminine of the deck. And so I'm picking up here that whatever happened in the past that was kind of like a Tower moment that felt like it was destructive what it actually did was open the divine feminine energies within you. And it's starting to restore balance. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting. That this was very much needed, or it was needed for someone. The divine feminine energy was very much needed at this point. Let's find out what is this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here in the past? Oh, geez. Hold on. Tell me why the Queen of Cups is here. So I'm getting like really hot. Really, 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 really hot right now, which is telling me there's a lot of energy moving through me. I'm getting that some of you are like, it's like you're burning off old, like you're sloughing off old energy that's allowing some sort of new fertile, how do I say it? A new fertile field to be like around you that is attracting stuff. It's like you've switched something on through opening up more of your divine feminine energy, opening up the heart more. There's been like a softening nature here, or at least wanting to tune in, like really wanting to go deep into the emotions. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. And I'll say, like, I'm in a t-shirt. It's literally 70 degrees Fahrenheit in this house right now. So there's no reason why I feel like I should be sweating. Tell me why the Queen of Cups is here in the past. Yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse. You've stopped resisting something that had to do around the heart or in your emotions, or at least someone has here around you. There's been some sort of like just giving in. And that's kind of where I felt about this Nine of Wands here energy. Honestly, when the Nine of Wands energy came up in reverse here, I feel like someone's finally surrendering. Someone's like finally giving in to this thing that they maybe have been resisting for a while. And maybe that was resisted over here, this Knight of Cups. I'm wondering, tell me more about this Queen of Cups here. Oh, Knight of Wands, upright. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of desire for action here too. Wanting to take this love and do something with it. Okay, tell me why the Knight of Cups is here in reverse. I just saw the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Five of Wands. Conflict. Okay, so fire signs, I feel like in the past there's been someone has really wanted to open up their heart, really move something forward, really take a passionate, really get passionate about something that's really meaningful. But I get the sense that there was some sort of conflict or drama that prevented it from actually moving forward. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. Ooh. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in reverse. For some of you, I feel like, okay, for some of you maybe in like a three-party situation where there's another energy involved. And that could be a family member, it could be anyone, this some sort of outside energy to this that is super stalling things out. Like the Two of Swords in reverse can sometimes mean finally making a decision. Maybe someone did make a decision that was rejecting, but it was because there was another third kind of energy involved here. For some of you, this energy wasn't able to, it was just completely stalled out in a sense of moving forward in collaboration. And it was because of some sort of conflict or some sort of drama. that really stalled this out. Let me see, what's this Nine of Wands? Nine of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, wow. The Magician in reverse. Someone just giving up or fully surrendering. Okay, what I'm getting is someone's realizing, I think someone was kind of using head over heart more with this Queen of, and it wasn't manifesting, and realizing that the mind or the ego, the head, was never going to get the results that someone wants. At least that's what's showing up here in this present moment. Someone's surrendering and realizing that the mind and trying to manifest something isn't the way this is going to work. It's got to come from the heart. The feminine energy is necessary for whoever this reading is for. You haven't been fully in your feminine energy, or someone around you hasn't, and it's really important that that is really focused on right now. Tell me what this Nine of Swords is about. Oh my God. The Nine of Wands, upright. Yeah. Like, just stressed out about like how much harder can this journey get? Which, you know, when we're willing to go deep into the abyss of our own emotions, or also like allow that ocean to kind of swallow us up, to let the waves finally crash down on us, it's usually because we've been resisting something, or someone's been resisting something and making this journey even harder than it actually has to be. That's what I'm kind of picking up. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. Yeah, stalling destiny out. It's almost like realizing that the mind has been the problem here. Someone's overthinking something. Someone's too much in their head. They're trying to use their head over their heart, and it's not working. It's stalling destiny out, or it's not allowing the change to come in that's necessary. Queen of Pentacles, tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Oh, well, this is interesting. We have the Star in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse, but in your future you have the Star upright. You know what? Hold on a second. Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very nurturing. She's got that mother energy. Oh, okay. So whoever this reading is for, I feel like I'm supposed to deliver this message that it is so necessary for someone to really go into their feminine energy and really go into that nurturing, or allow someone to nurture them over something that they feel kind of like their wish fulfillment hasn't come true or come through. It's been feeling very unsuccessful. That there's some element here where someone really would benefit from being held, being nurtured, allowing something to allow, it's like allowing this agape energy to finally come in. It's like, I feel like someone's been resisting it. Someone's really been resisting it. It may have been someone who's been resisting you. Maybe you're trying to bring in that, or you might be resisting the kind of energy of agape coming in. But that is not what is going to get you over here. And I feel like I've got to say that. Tell me about the Star. What is the Star? King of Swords. Tell me more. Tell me about this King of Swords. The Emperor in reverse. Okay. Wow. So, it's like, I feel like there's this is telling me that someone's got to make a very quick and fast decision and also take action on kind of, oh, that's not the right word. I don't want to say that. It's like the Emperor is the divine masculine of the deck. And it comes up where you've got the Empress over here. So I feel like there is, for some of you, this is about a divine union coming into play. But someone has to make a decision. And it's either going to be the masculine energy here, or there's a wish fulfillment finally that comes in where the masculine wasn't showing up and finally does. Tell me about the Sun. Okay. We've got the Two of Pentacles coming up here. So there is this kind of like back and forth energy. Tell me more about the Sun. Someone weighing out their options, about allowing the Sun to come in, allowing things to align. Again, that Wheel of Fortune to finally come in, like allow the things to align properly. I feel like if someone has been weighing their options in the past or going back and forth, I feel like finally it comes to a very positive place. Tell me more about the Sun. Tell me more about the Sun. We have the Judgment card. So again, look at that Judgment card coming out in the third time it's now come out. Came out twice in air signs. There's an awakening. There's like some awakening here to the blessing and the positivity that is available if someone opens their heart. That's what I'm seeing. And it's this, whoever it is, it's the person who's either not tuning into their feminine and has been heavily in their masculine and finally surrenders the masculine side of them that's been holding back from going into the feminine. But it feels like someone finally wakes up. Someone finally gets it. I'm feeling a very like aha moment over here in the future. Like someone's finally willing to let the sun beat on their own heart, like shine in and open up the heart chakra is what I feel. Yeah. So fire signs. That's my reading for you for the last 2 weeks of October. It feels like presently it feels like there's some sort of intense journey of really needing to surrender, really needing to go deep into something that someone's have been avoiding. And again, it has to do with the heart. It has to do with emotions. It feels like it's been a very scary place to go there. Someone though around this, I'm feeling like there's two people here, or two situations and two energies. There's an energy that's been very open to love. And then there's an energy that's been not so open to it, but at the same time wants it, but is kind of pushing it away. And it's because they're so scared of that, of really falling into it. And I do feel though, like that's going to happen in the future. I feel like someone finally surrenders and just says, I just got to let go. I got to let go all these worries, these fears, and just go for it. And finally, like the wish fulfillment comes in, the happy, positive, thing. Like it's just this, it turns out for the better. And almost at the point where whoever was resisting this goes, God, why did I wait so long? Like this is an amazing feeling, because that's what it feels like. It feels like amazing energy is in the future. So, fire signs, love that reading. Who doesn't love agape, right? So, earth signs, you guys are next. How's everyone doing? Hey, Richard, good to see you. Future eclipse, energy sweats. I swear to God, I don't know of you guys, but when I'm meditating, it's almost like I need air conditioning around me. Oh. All right. David, nice to see you. George, you're just chilling? Okay, so Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then we'll get to water signs. My water babies. Last, but of course never least. All right. One more shuffle for Taurus, Virgo, Cap. All right. Again, guys, for those of you who are just jumping in, I have a Discord chat. Link for that is in the description below for anyone in this YouTube. It's a free community for you guys to just get to know one another and talk about all stuff spiritual that maybe you just don't feel like you can talk about with a lot of people. Just to kind of help you guys not feel so alone. If you do feel alone on the journey, or you want to talk about stuff but you don't know who to talk about it with, that is in the description below. And of course, if you're digging my new hat, you can get that in the description below too. The merch store, my new merch store. I'll be adding more stuff to it, but I have to say that I really love this one. I find that the quality of the products is really good compared to some of the other ones I've worked with in the past. I'm really impressed with the quality of the product. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what is in store for you for the last 2 weeks of October? All right, let's go in. Let me just get some water here. I can already feel my voice starting to go. All right. Let's find out what's the main governing energy of your spread here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Zaf, that's funny. Oh, Zaf, I love you. All right. Main governing energy here for my earth signs. What is the last? Way too many. Although I'm pretty sure I saw the underworld in there. Okay. So far, I don't want to jinx this. Gosh, you know what? I just did probably. But I feel like the readings so far have been pretty good. It's a turnaround. Does this mean like we're all like starting to turn around from the energies of October? I hope so. Oh gosh, and see, just as I said that, I'm so sorry, earth signs. But you got Venom that came out. Ooh, that's a tough card. That's telling me that either, someone has either really pissed you off or someone is around you is very pissed off and wanting to spew some toxic energy. Then we also have the Maiden coming up, which to me is very much like, it's got a sweet, an innocent, naive kind of nature, but also it's very youthful. It's very energetic. It's of the feminine energy. There may have been someone naive to something here, or not as interesting energy that I'm picking up right now. I'm picking up that someone had a lot more faith in someone else and was completely naive to what the real intentions were. Let me see what else is coming up here. Anything else here for earth signs? Ooh, there's that Siren card. Ooh, the Femme Fatale card. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna say that for some of you, I have to say this is kind of an energy I'm picking up. It may not be for all of you. We'll see where this goes, but I am picking up that for some of you, There was some sort of, what's the word? Someone looked at someone else or a situation with very green eyes. And when I say that, I mean like new, hopeful, and almost like rose tinted. Yeah, rose tinted eyes, you know, and was a little naive to, I think, someone's actual intentions. Because the siren card, although it can also be very alluring and it's got a very positive side to it, the negative side is like that kind of femme fatale, like someone just totally, you thought they were all innocent and great, and then all of a sudden like backstab, totally took you out. That's only going to be for some of you. Let's kind of just, oh God, I hope it's only for some of you. Let's go into the cards here, and I'm going to go over to the Venom card. Here we are. The poison, the curse, the toxin. Much to our dismay, the venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence may be found in our relationships, our thoughts, our speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it is literally built into our breath through our carbon dioxide. So we breathe out carbon dioxide and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily, however, and it can come in potent forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the Venom card appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps it's your words that have a sting or of poison about them, or perhaps a relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. Change is the second. The remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. Whew. So when that's in its dark, someone's unwilling to find a solution or to forgive. But when it's in its light, there's self-realization, but it comes through suffering. So some of you earth signs may be going through this realization that there's something very toxic around you, or maybe it's your own thoughts that are coming up that you're wanting to remedy. And for some of you, that has to do with something perhaps from your younger years, childhood or teenage years, that is caused a program of this. And the siren card can kind of come up too when it's necessary to really start to go. It's almost like there's a calling that's pulling you in, and you just have to go with it. You can't resist it. You have to go and allow like the song of the soul pulling you in and just follow it. Let's kind of, the maiden, I kind of got that energy. I'm just going to go to the siren for you guys, and let me see if I pick up anything else here. The temptress, the seducer, the femme fatale. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters, and the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. So for some of you, when it's in its dark, it's wickedness, adultery, wreckage, betrayal. For some of you, I feel like you got yourself into a situation that at first appeared, like on the surface, it looked great. On the surface, it looked, sweet, innocent, all of that. But when you actually got into this, you started to see that it wasn't what it appeared on the outside. It wasn't what it showed itself as originally. That's really the energy that I'm picking up here, Earth signs. But it was a necessary journey at the same time. Like, it was necessary for you to go into this. Now it feels like for some of you, you may be trying to pull yourself out of the depths and trying to get yourself out of the situation that you know is toxic. So let's find out. Let's find out what's happened in the past here. Let's find out what's happened in the past. Miracle Girly, let's go back to the love, right? I know. Okay. So what's happened in the past here for earth signs? Tell me what's happened in the past. Oh, yeah. See? I'm telling you. Oof. 5 of Wands and 10 of Cups in reverse. Something that you thought was going to be your happily ever after was just pure drama, pure chaos. It was not what you thought you signed up for. Tell me what's happening in the future or the present. Why do I always want to skip the present moment? What is wrong with me? It's something I got to look into. Okay, what's happened in the present moment, or what's happening right here in the present moment? 6 of Pentacles. So restoring balance, equal give and take. Okay, so I think for you earth signs, if this was you who kind of got yourself into the situation, it looked really good at the beginning, but then kind of turned out to be toxic, you're now starting to realize that things need to be balanced out here. And there has to be proper give and take, proper reciprocity. And I'm feeling like it's kind of putting more focus on you. Tell me more about what's happening in the present moment here for earth signs. Tell me more about what's happening. Oh, we got the 2 of Cups. I just brought back the love for you guys. Oh my. Tell me. Oh, star. Okay, earth signs. Whoa, I am loving your October energy. Whatever happened in the past was really shitty, but like I said, it was a necessary journey for you to go on. And I feel like if you're getting yourself out of this, you're somehow opening up now. You're opening up to new love, and it's a love or something that definitely feels like love for you. Again, if it's not a relationship, it's something that definitely feels like you're in union with. Okay, so if it was a job opportunity, it's like you feel so aligned with it, you feel so in union with it. Okay, but this is the star card coming up for some of you. I feel like it's another star seed that's coming in. Oh gosh, let's see where the future's going. Because your October energies, present moment, look really good. Past, not so much, but ooh, okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles upright. So you're in the future, you're letting go of something that allows you to move forward and take action that is stable. This is not stable energy. Whatever this was, like that drama, chaos, conflict, not stable. You're letting, I feel like because your future, you're letting that go. You're now walking a path that's going to be, you're taking your time with it. It's stable. It's something you can trust now. You're not rushing into it because perhaps you may have rushed into something in the past that, again, you thought was something, but now, and then it wasn't. So that looks good. It's steady. It's dependable. You can trust it. And again, this Knight of Pentacles always finishes or crosses the finish line, I should say. It gets the job done. Love the bottom energy, earth signs. You've got a 10 of Wands in reverse. You are letting go of this burdenous cycle. You are saying no more. I don't want this in my life anymore. And because of that, you've got this beautiful energy coming in for October, the last half of October. Okay, so tell me about this 10 of Cups let's go over here. 10 of Wands in reverse as the overall energy. Tell me more about this 10 of Wands. See, guys, I know I transmuted this reading for you. I transmuted it all. Okay. Okay, let's see. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands in reverse here for earth signs as their overall energy? Ooh, okay. Emperor in reverse and the Strength card. So this is telling me that there's been a loss of control, and someone wants to regain that control. And it's going to take a lot of strength and courage. I also get that someone here, if this is you, earth signs, that you've been feeling kind of defeated and you're feeling kind of dethroned in a way, like really taken out of your masculine energy. But you're really working to recover that, like really kind of, it's taking a lot. This is a difficult thing. Whatever you've been through, it's been difficult. It's been painstakingly difficult, actually. And I also am picking up here with this strength card that you've really kind of been looking to, I want to say looking to the stars for guidance, but it's almost like, and that could be from just your guides, perhaps like looking for answers in the unseen realms. Like it's almost like you've been forced to kind of really look for answers in places you haven't looked for answers before. Is kind of what I'm picking up here. Let's go into this 10 of Cups energy. Tell me what is about this 10 of Cups. Ooh. 10 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 7 of Swords. It feels to me like there was either a lot of shady energy. It may have been deceptive for some of you. Again, I feel like the deception may have been self-deception. Like you kind of deceived yourself by maybe putting on rose-tinted glasses when it really wasn't what that was. And you started to see that what you thought was going to be a very kind of happily ever after energy, it wasn't. Tell me about this 5 of Wands. Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Oh, geez. Okay. What do we got here? Ooh, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, earth signs. Okay. You haven't been boss up until this point, or in the past, you haven't felt like you've been boss over the situation, but I feel like you finally knew you had to be boss, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the World card. This is telling me that you knew that the only way to actually have some sort of new start in something, which is coming up here in your present moment, you've had to make a difficult decision and you've had to act swiftly and end a really hard cycle. Something had to come to a close. You had to say goodbye to it. And with that Queen and her sword, sometimes you've had to face a truth you haven't wanted to face, and you had to deliver the sword and cut something out. That's really what I feel here. Which is very empowering when you come into that realization and you can actually kind of, make that choice for yourself and finally come to that decision. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles clarifying it. So you want to invest in something balanced now. You're looking for, you're finally starting to put your energy and time into something that's reciprocal, something that is fair and balanced and also meets your needs. Tell me more. Okay, they're telling me to take it. So, also clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Chariot. I feel like for some of you, there may have been this realization of a love that could have started in the past, or something that was an opportunity that really filled your heart, emotionally was very fulfilling to you, that you didn't move forward on. But now you're moving forward on it. That's what it feels like for some of you. It's fair, it's balanced, and you're realizing that it's worth investing in now. Like this is where you want to invest your energy. Or you're dealing with someone who's finally realizing, this is what I want to do. And they're moving forward, and it's fast. Chariot, it's like a fast movement. Like this is going to be a fast kind of come to Jesus kind of moment like, tell me about this Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Okay. Well, we got another Tower, but it's in reverse. We got the Eight of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse, clarifying this Two of Cups. I feel someone has avoided this. Someone has avoided this. And I think at some point worked really hard at avoiding this. But again, that's why I feel like someone here knew about this in the past, okay? And that's just for some of you. For others, though, I feel like by finally leaving this behind, it's like this energy in the past was very much like a continuous tower. Continuous tower over and over, like very unpredictable, always feeling like the ground's been taken out from underneath you, like always shaky ground, never stable. And because this Two of Cups is now like, it's about not having that anymore and working really hard at avoiding this, that's what I'm kind of picking up. There's a lot of effort in this union. There's a lot of energy being put into it. And it's because someone's really done with this energy. And again, I feel like there was some sort of big lesson that was learned through all of this that has now opened you up into this union energy. Tell me about the Star card. Tell me about the Star card. Oh my, okay. We have the Three of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. So for some of you, this kind of wish fulfillment has been something that I feel like was on pause. It was something that I think was being waited for a while. And finally, like not wanting to... I should say that for some of you, you felt like this was never going to happen. Whatever this wish fulfillment is, for some of you, you really felt like it was never going to come in for you. That it was like not for you. That you had kind of lost like faith in the fact of like, is it ever going to happen? Like that's what I feel like what this actual is. Tell me more about the Star card. Tell me more about the Star card. Oh, Death. It comes because of, okay, this is what I'm getting. When you get the call and you go into the depths, okay, and you go into this, you go to the call, and as tempting as it is and as shitty as it turned out, it was transformational. And it completely transformed you in a way that finally opens up this wish fulfillment. It's like there had to be a death of something. Something had to, like, for some of you, there had to be a part of you or your past that had to die and end in order for this wish to come in. Again, it could have just been you may have needed to be transformed to change the energy. But it's very transformational, whatever this is. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in the future in reverse. Letting go of that Ten of Cups in reverse and that Six of Wands. Okay? Yeah, like this is very definitive that your future is very dependent on you letting that go. Whatever this unhappiness was that did not feel like it was going in a successful direction, it was not what you wanted it to be. That it is so important for your future that is let go. Okay? That is what I'm picking up here, that it allows you to finally move forward in the steady journey. Hey, Nicole, James, thank you. Let me just Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, oh, that's so weird. It's a Knight of Pentacles upright, but it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like I almost knew it was coming out. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Oh. The Devil. Okay, so I feel like, okay, this is a very interesting future reading that I'm doing right now, because I'm picking up energy that I don't usually get when I do these readings. So this Knight of Pentacles, if you see him, he's kind of like, in a way, like the Eight of Cups person. He's kind of like, watch me as I walk away. My ass looks good too, so enjoy the view because you're not going to have it for much longer. And you're saying that to this toxic energy that was unstable, untrustworthy, unpredictable. You never knew what it was going to be, and you're walking away from it. I feel like I've got to tell whoever's listening to this that your future, this happiness here that you're going to be discovering, it's almost like this is such an interesting reading, because it's almost like, I almost feel like it's like your future self coming forward in this part to tell you about this now, if that makes any sense. But just make sure you let this energy go. It's not what you want. Whatever you're manifesting here is beautiful. And it has to do with you letting go of this and choosing stability, choosing something you can depend on. Finally, something that is tangible and yeah, like to me, it's just stability, trustworthy, dependable. Like those are the words that are really coming through. Okay. So earth signs, that is my reading for you. Water signs, you guys are next. I'm glad it turned around for you, earth signs. I really did, because that was looking a little heavy. I'm loving that everyone's so far having decent readings. I mean, there's some elements here of definitely suffering and pain, but there's hope here. It seems to be providing some sort of launch pad into a brighter future. So let's go into water signs. And let's see. Okay. Zincato. Oh my gosh. All that water. All right. This is for my Cancer, my Scorpio, and my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys, been waiting around for this. I know I all got my water babies. And oh look, I'm kind of on par, keeping the readings at 30 minutes each. That's kind of good. All right. Last 2 weeks of October for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Ooh, there's that Four of Pentacles showing up. Okay, let's shuffle this one. Thank you, Edward, so much for the super chat. Edward, I'm starting to get a taste of success after a long process of healing and growth. Oh, that's good to hear, Edward. That's so good to hear. And thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's just shuffle these a few more times. All right. let's get into it. Let's find out what are the main governing energies for your spread here, water signs, for the last 2 weeks of October. Let's find out where the energy is taking us here. And oh yeah, guys, again, for those of you, I am going to be part of the Protect the Vote mass meditation and live event. I'll be on a spiritual panel with Laura Eisenhower, David Rodriguez, Ben Chasteen, and Justin Deschamps. November 1st, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time. It's a free event. You can register. I believe I put the link in the description below. If I didn't, I'll drop it in the comments later when I'm done. But that should be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. All right, let's go into it. And again, guys, if you need your own reading, booking with me, links are in the description below. Oh, you got all 3 here already. Oh my, okay, that was easy. Water signs making my life easy. Although, I don't know if your journey is going to be easy for October. You've got the Forest coming out, the Bardo, and the Unseen. All right, let's get into it. The Forest. Right? The woods, the thicket, the jungle. Hold on a second, I need some water. All right, consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of the fairy light and the friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Because, here we got the Unseen coming up, so very interesting. Whether literal or imaginal, brave the forest and get lost getting found. So this is about you really kind of going into a place that there's a little bit of fear attached to it. It's a little bit unknown, but you're meant to kind of get lost first so that you can find your way through this, and that there will be some beautiful magical moments along the path. Let's go into Bardo. I don't know. I have a little bit of not good energy about the Bardo card. I haven't got it before, but I'm kind of feeling okay. The liminal, the in-between, the transition. Let me just kind of hold this up for you guys so you can see. It is said that the Bardo is a place between this life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships through a cosmic and timeless lens. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us or see visions of lives not yet lived. In the Bardo, there's potential to forgive the unforgivable, to say the unsaid, to see the unseen. Oh, that's interesting. To love the unloved, to let go of all of the things. Ooh, water signs. I'm getting really kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? But fascinating, intriguing. That's it. Intriguing energy. Like where are you guys heading? Because this is, okay, the Bardo. Hold on a second. To love the unloved, to let go of all the things that cause us pain. The Bardo suspends us in its spaciousness for just long enough to open us to the higher wisdom. Its energy does not belong to Earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. Ooh, grace, forgiveness, truth. Okay, you guys are dabbling in some very interesting energy in the last 2 weeks of October. You guys are opening up intuitively. You may be interacting with energies you haven't interacted with before. There's some sort of, I want to say, high attunement to your psychic abilities coming through in the last 2 weeks of October. Let's go to the unseen, because that gave me chills to see the unseen, and it's in the Bardo. Wow. Okay. And then, the spirit, the ancestor, the eternal. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching and waiting in the forest. It's like, I feel like, you guys, it's like you're on this journey, and whoever or whatever you may be interacting with is literally watching you on this path, and you have no idea that the eyes are on you. It's almost like I'm getting this, like in those, like I'm seeing this movie reel playing of like, almost like an innocent girl or boy walking through the forest at night. And it's like these eyes start opening in the darkness, and you start seeing that, but you have no idea that they're even around you, and you're just kind of like going along your way. And I feel like there's going to be a mix of elements here of darkness and light along this journey for you. The unseen, okay. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The energy of the unseen, okay, I'm getting a message for some of you. This is about discernment too. It's to help you discern between the energies that are helpful to you and the energies that are distracting to you, or trying to distract you, I should say. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. They don't challenge anyone on my channel. We all know this shit. We're like, already been there, done that. Your guides are near when this card appears. The eternal is present. The doorway between worlds is ajar. Listen, the sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. So, wow, you guys, for some of you, this is actually happening on the dreamscape for you. I don't know how your dreams have been, but for some of you, I'm getting that this is like a journey that's kind of playing out and awakening you through the dream state. But for others of you, it's also happening like you're interacting with that while you're awakened, you're conscious. It's like, it's very intriguing. Woo. Where is this taking you though? Why is this all happening? Let's find out. What's happened in the recent past? Let's find out what's happened in the recent past. What has happened in the recent past here for water signs? Why is this all happening? What happened in the past? Okay, then we have the Knight of Swords, which is very much needing to rush into something, acts without thinking usually, wants to protect. Oh wow, lots of sword energy. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Swords upright coming in your recent past. Okay, let's look into the present moment. What's happening in the present moment here for water signs? What's happening here in the present moment? Ooh, okay, sorry, water signs. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, part of this journey didn't feel like it was going to feel completely great. We then have the Hierophant in reverse with the Magician upright. For some of you in this present moment, what I'm picking up is that there had to be some sort of, something had to end that was a long-term investment. Something that, you had put a lot of energy or time into, perhaps again your finances, but it had to end. And and it's like that ending is what is sparking all of this energy coming forward. This Hierophant in reverse can often talk about unconventional paths. You know, it's a very spiritual card, but I feel like it's almost like this has to happen unconventionally. There has to be some sort of unconventional ending of something that you've invested in order to awaken this deep spiritual journey that is very much something that you're manifesting, you're working with. It's also allowing you to, it's like, you know, like look at this card in particular. When you're manifesting these energies, and even though you're on the ground below you, it's like you're reaching into the portals of the cosmos, and you're working with that energy and pulling it up through for some of you, you're working with inner earth energies. Interesting. But it's also like this magician, it's kind of like working with the water, the intuition, okay? And also with some sort of, I am picking up cosmic fluidity, portal, vortex. These are all words that are coming in with this magician. So it's almost like you're opening portals of energy right now through this. Interesting. Okay. Tell me what's happening in the future for water signs. But it sounds like you're going to have to kind of let go of something that you've invested in, either a lot of money into or time or energy. Tell me in the future. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Don't shoot the messenger, water signs. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Wands coming up. Queen of Swords in reverse as your overall energy. Let's find out why. So in the future, it looks like this is so funny. When you look at these two cards, you see how like the Six of Pentacles, it's got the hands, but then look at the Queen of Wands and see her hands, how she's like creating something from her hands, like very spiritual. Like it's just kind of coming through her hand here. But in this one, it's almost like these hands are playing with the pentacles. It's in reverse. I'm getting interesting messages here for you guys in the future. It's almost like in the future, you kind of know that your power isn't in the physical realm here. It's almost like you know that your power, it's like with the way she's kind of holding her hand out there, Queen of Wands, like your confidence and ability to create, again, very much magician energy here. It's like you're learning something through this journey of going into the forest, okay? And it's like you're going to be taught some sort of, or I shouldn't say taught. You're going to be, something's going to be revealed to you that you haven't been aware of your own potent capacity to create and use the energies. What is actually available to you and is literally in the palm of your hand. Interesting. Let's kind of go into this Knight of Swords. Or no, let's go to the Queen of Swords here as your overall energy in reverse. Why? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Because again, it's the Queen of Swords in reverse is usually someone who's kind of cold, ruthless, cuts things away. And again, I don't know if you've needed to do that. You're going to need to do that here in this present moment. But let's find out more about what this Queen of Swords in reverse is about. Yeah. Something's ending. Okay, so you're cutting something out. You're having to end something here. It's like time to close a very long cycle. It's long overdue to be closed, is what I just heard. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, God. There's that Hierophant again in reverse. For what I'm kind of picking up from here is lack of commitment. Something that didn't feel like either you were committed to, or it wasn't committed to you, or just didn't feel like it had a good committed energy. It had to end, or this energy, you're ending a cycle where you're not committed to something. Like you finally know where you want to put your commitments is kind of what I'm getting. Let's kind of go into this Knight of Swords in this Knight of Swords energy. Why is the Knight of Swords here in the past? Tell us more about the Knight of Swords. You have the King of Swords. You guys dealing with an air sign? So in the past, there was some sort of needing to rush in to something, or maybe you rushed in, you thought it was a good idea. I think you made this choice swiftly, and with a lot of clarity too. But then why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse? Way too many cards. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I feel that, okay, water signs, I'm feeling like in the past, you rushed into something. It was like you made the decision fast, it was clear cut, done, but it's almost like, I want to say now you're not sure about it. It's like once it started, you're like, I don't know. Do I really want to invest in this? Do I really want to put my time into this? You're now second guessing a decision that you made in the past. Like now, like whatever happened in the past, and then you're second guessing it, is what I'm feeling. Tell me about this Eight, because you got the Eight of Swords where you're feeling trapped in your head about it. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Six of Wands. You're just not sure if this is the way you want to go. Is this really going to be successful? In the past, you're just like, I don't know if this is really going to be where I want to go. It's like you rushed into something, or someone you're dealing with rushed into something, made a decision, and now maybe like second guessing it and realizing maybe it wasn't the path to success. Maybe it wasn't what you really wanted. That's all kind of happening here in the past. So now what this has done is it's kind of left you in this place of, I thought I had the path all cleared out. Like this is what I'm talking about the forest. Like when you walk into the forest, you think there's going to be this clear path. You go into it and then all of a sudden you get lost in it. And you're like, where am I? And now the path isn't clear and I don't know where I'm supposed to go. But that's kind of part of this journey, is that you're supposed to not know. You're supposed to kind of stumble through because there are things along this path that are going to present to you. Okay, so if this did happen, I want to say that you didn't make the wrong decision. It's not taking you where you thought. It's almost like that decision had to get you to this place for you to realize you didn't want it, but you would have never been on the journey of where you are right now if you hadn't made it. So it's like, had to happen, but it's not like where you're really wanting to go. That's what I'm picking up here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It is, you got the Knight of Pentacles upright with the Justice card in reverse. Okay. For some of you, I feel like this also has to deal with kind of learning something. You know, the Hierophant talks about higher learning, and you may be like realizing that this wasn't the path to your higher learning, and you're ending it. So with this Ten of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like it's been a slow path of you taking action to end or detach yourself from whatever this is that you've had to invest a lot of time or energy, money into. And it's been a slow decision to make because the Justice card is here in reverse. Like you're kind of like weighing things back and forth here. Like, is this really what I want? I don't know. And this process of coming to end it or detach from it has been a bit slow, but I feel like you are making it. You're getting there. You're making this decision because the Knight of Wands is very dependable. It's slow, but it gets there. Tell me more about this Hierophant. Oh, in reverse. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. We've got the Ace of Wands with the Lovers. So, like I said, you detaching from this thing, when I was talking about this Hierophant card in reverse, I felt like you had to let go of something to put you on some sort of unconventional path. And again, when I say an unconventional path, it's a path that is not even seen to you. You don't even see this path. It's so like foreign. You don't even know, like you're stumbling. But it's opening up a path that is potentially for some of you, a soul partnership that is very passionate, very sensual, but it's also very spiritual. You know, the Ace of Wands is a very spiritual card. For others of you, it's allowing you to make a very important decision that is of a highly spiritual nature, that opens you up onto a new spiritual path. That again sparks the life back in you. If you felt kind of like dull inside or something like that, like it's almost like there's a rebirth energy here. Again, the Ace of Wands to me always represents to me like to me it's the womb, you know, the womb of creation. So, and then you've got this Magician card in your present moment coming up. Tell me about the Magician card. Oh, hey, Dave. Good to see you here. Tell me about this Magician card. Oh. See, you know, water signs, you had me scared there at the beginning. You had me scared there, but it looks like this last 2 weeks of October is going to be it's going to be ending on a high note for you. Magician card clarified by the Sun and the Five of Wands in reverse. Again, it looks, you know, this Five of Wands energy has been showing up in everyone's reading, and it's very much, the Five of Wands energy is literally the Mars and Saturn square in the universe, and Mars squared with Jupiter, and Mars squared with Pluto. It's like this chaotic, dramatic, intense energy, and you're letting that go. You're manifesting, letting that go to really bring in something very positive, something that aligns with you, something that feels very much like a plant. I'm hearing planetary rebirth for some reason. But again, because I feel like this Unseen card is here, I feel like you're working with the cosmos and the alignment of things. Like somehow your energy is aligning with the star, your star family, your guides. It's like everything's finally coming into alignment here, and it's opening you up. You're manifesting something really potent. Like whatever you're creating, it's got a lot of potency and positivity behind it. Tell me, Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse in the future. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is an interesting card to come up because to me, this is like no longer seeing the illusions, like getting a lot of clarity. It's like, but again, like the Six of Pentacles in the future in reverse has a very different energy than what it means traditionally to me. Like I'm not getting that energy from it. I'm getting more of like a, you are getting clarity in the future through the unseen realms. Like you're playing, okay, I just heard someone's playing cat and mouse with the energies. But in a really, but not in a detrimental way. Like it's a cute and fun way. Like you're almost having fun with the unseen realm. And there's almost like this, I'm going to give you a few breadcrumbs, like the unseen realms, I'm going to give you a few breadcrumbs along the path to help you get through the forest, but then I'm going to see where you land. And then I'm going to let you search, like, well, where are the next breadcrumbs, you know? And I feel like that's what's going to help get you some clarity here. Like this is the kind of path you have to be on right now in order to get the clarity that you need. Such a bizarre energy, like reading from these cards, but I'm going to just tell you what I'm picking up. Tell me more. You got the Seven of Wands with the Chariot card. There's the Cancer. There's the Cancer card for all you Cancers out there. This is very like determined, standing your ground kind of energy. Like you're ready to move forward with this. There's a lot of like, it's almost like in the future, you're very determined. You know that the way isn't exactly marked out for you, but you're determined to go for it anyways. And you're just going to keep going for it. Like you're not going to stop. And you know you're going to hit some like some places like that you have to like there's going to be some rough patches along the way, but you're still going to plow through it. Like you're going to go for it. Let me just see what this Queen of Wands is about. Tell me what the Queen of Wands is about here. Eight of Pentacles. You're getting to work. You're getting to work with that energy. Like you are it's like there's mastery happening here in the future. Self-mastery in this kind of like, you feel confident, you feel good. You finally feel like you're in that flow. And again, like the way she's kind of holding her hand out and just watching, like it's almost like you're like, look how easy it is to create anything I want right now, because I picked up a few tricks along the way through this journey of the path through the forest that really wasn't ever a path. I had to stumble my way through, but these unseen energies are dropping breadcrumbs, and I'm starting to tune into these unseen energies, and they're helping me find my way. It's very interesting. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. And then you have the Star card in reverse. Why is the Star card here in reverse? I'm feeling like, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to say. Okay, so you got the Death card. So if you've been feeling kind of hopeless or unguided by the stars, that's all ending and transforming in the future. Like there's some massive transformation and ending to that. As you work hard and you dedicate your energy to this, water signs. So it looks beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Really interesting reading, I gotta say. How's everyone handling this reading? How are my water signs? Did you guys like that one? I don't know. Did anyone resonate with that? Because it seemed a little off the wall. Let me see here. Oh, Gryphon, oh please just join Alchemy. Yeah, I'd love to have you in the group. It's totally growing, and we're having a lot of fun in our own Discord. I've got a Discord for the Alchemy group as well. And everyone in there is super awesome and supportive, and I've been loving the conversations in there. So on point. Yeah, good. Nicole, you needed to hear this. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Oh, future, you agreed to. Huge relief. Exciting. Awesome. Oh, that's so amazing. I'm so glad that that reading resonated with people, because I really felt like I was being taken somewhere, and I didn't even, it's almost like I felt like I was on that forest journey with you, and I'm like, where is this going? I don't even know where this is going, but it's taken us somewhere. Very interesting. So yeah. Well, this was a fun hangout sesh with all you guys. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, if you guys need your own personal reading, you want to book with me, you can do that either live or just ask for a recording and I'll send it to you. If you want to work with me in any way, shape, or form, all the links for that are in the description below. Of course, if you want to join the Alchemy program, you can do that as well. The link is in the description. You can join the Discord chat when you do. That is for the Alchemy group only. But if you haven't joined the YouTube one, that link is in the description below as well. And that one's open to everyone. Zap is off the wall. Vaporama. Oh, you're double cancer, PCG. Oh, wow. My goodness. Oh, you're welcome, Frolick. Okay, Nicole, you've got to go see my hat. I just made a Frolick hat in my merch store. I'm totally ordering it. I wanted it pink. And yeah, I'm like so excited about that. All right, Medicine Man. Thanks, Nicole. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. This has been so much fun. I'm glad the readings all had positive elements to them. And guys, thank you for all of your support. Thank you for those of you who dropped super chats. And thank you for those of you who donated last night on the podcast. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. Even just if you show up, that means the world to me. Your comments, your likes, your shares, all of that helps me, and I really appreciate it. Helps me keep sticking around here and doing the work I do, which I love. Guys, have an amazing week, even though it looks like it's a tough one. It does look like we're finally leaving it behind, and the last 2 weeks of October for everyone seem to be bringing in some positive movement, some transformation. All right, guys, have a wonderful night, and I will, I'll be back with you guys soon. I need a couple days off, I think. There's been 4 days in a row doing these videos. Oh shoot, 1 second here. I have like